Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for coming back for another episode of Title Talk. My name is Rich Barbara here at Coral Gables Title and Escrow, and today it is my great pleasure to welcome serial entrepreneur, community changer, force for impact, Jason Loeb. Jason, thanks for being on, my friend.
Always. Thank you. Thank you for having me and inviting me, and excited to be here.
It's entirely my pleasure. Tell me, so for the audience's benefit, Jason is a serial entrepreneur, and when I say that, I mean it. So Jason, tell us a little bit about what you do.
I found an opportunity in creating service-based businesses. We started in the dry cleaning sector 20 years ago, and it's been very exciting because we realized soon after we started we were in the people business. It wasn't about just performing a service. It's performing a service where people appreciated it, and you're able to build the relationships with the people you were servicing. And along the way, what continued to change, and what made it very exciting was we got to continue to hire great people. And we soon realized after that we were in the people business. Not only are we in the people business with the people we serve, we're in the people business, the people we hire, we train, we motivate, and we grow along with the brand. So that's part of the excitement with what we're doing.
And is there a family of related entities as a function of the brainchild? How does that work?
Right, so as we continue to grow, we realized a lot of our current guests always looking for more service in other industries. So Sudsies continued to grow, and as it continued to grow, we branched off into other industries. We created something called Rugsies, where we do home carpet and drapery and upholstery cleaning in people's homes. And we also branched out to home extermination, which is called Bugsies. And it's exciting to know, and people call me the contract killer. But we look for opportunities just to make a differential in these sectors. And other businesses have also been created from the brainchild. But it's all just very exciting, just about servicing people and taking care of them, making sure they have a great experience and meet their expectations.
And so you heard it came out there in his answer. The dry clean company is Sudsies, which, let me confess and plug right now, I use Sudsies. And by the way, my prior dry cleaner I used for 10 years. They shall remain nameless. I love them. And when I was approached, I said, not ever, not ever. I wouldn't change dry cleaners, not even if well, never mind what I said. But eventually, the individual prevailed on me, and I got to tell you, the motto is, your clothes will love us, or your clothes will love you. Listen, the clothes loves everybody as a result. They really are the best. And when I met Jason, one of the first things I said is, I go, listen, I just want to congratulate you. You've revolutionized the dry clean business. And his response was classic. He looked at me, he said, dry cleaners? Who cares about the dry clean business? I want to revolutionize small business. And I knew right then this was a person I needed to get to know more about, because that's a big goal. And so we've heard about Sudsies, Rugsies, and Bugsies, right?
Right.
Rugsies does rugs, right?
Right.
Bugsies is an exterminating company,
right.
Okay? And so are there other entities?
There's other entities. They're not familiar in the same context of the SIESs, but we've also branched out to the hotel cleaning business, uniform rental business.
Cool.
And there's also now the real estate component,
So,
which is very exciting for small business. It gives the opportunity for a small entrepreneur to continue to grow the brand in many different sectors.
and what is there one theme you've said this is, it's a people business, and it's about the people you hire and the people you service. How do you create value in these companies? What is it that drives your companies to be different?
I think our guests really need to understand not only how much we know, but how much we care. And when you really believe, if you're in the people business, people will see it. Talk is cheap. People have to see it in your actions. It's a non-negotiable just to do a good job in anything that we're doing. Whatever service you're providing, a good job should be the non-negotiable. It's everything above and beyond that we're trying to create to make people feel comfortable, appreciated, and exceed their expectations.
Before we get into the real estate component, in the dry clean business, here's what I tell people about dry cleaning, by the way. So I routinely now, anything that I believe in, I like to turn people onto. And believe it or not, my dry cleaners have become one of those things. So I have a buddy of mine. He's my banker. He's one of my dearest friends. And I just turned him on to my tailor, the guy that does all our suits. He's a fantastic guy, Pepe Bertini in the Gables. And then I said, listen, you got to start using Sudsies. And he says, yeah, I know about Sudsies. Is it really that great? And I go, listen, it is really that great. And then I tried to get into some of the explanations that I've learned about the water and how most places, if your clothes gets washed at 2 in the afternoon, the water might be a little bit more recycled than if your clothes happens to get washed at 10 in the morning or whatever the case may be. And their guys will tell you, they're very good at sales, they'll tell you that their machines, the way your technology works, it's always the cleanest, purest water at all times. And so at the end of the day, it's these differences that you want to hear about. I don't know about you, I've never had my dry cleaner explain life to me quite like that. So can you just give us a few of those examples, like in Sudsies, for example, of something that makes you guys, different from any other dry cleaner?
We were actually voted the #1 friendly environmental dry cleaner in the state of Florida, which is very exciting. We were voted by the greencleanerscouncil.org. You can look on the internet. And we were recognized for many of our new initiatives, things that we've done that make us different in the processing, which I think makes us stand out amongst others, is we really care. And we invite everybody to come take a tour of our facilities. When was the last time you were in the back of your dry cleaners or asked for a tour? And just look around to see how clean they are and to see what type of emphasis they put into their back of the house operations. Because most people drop things off in the place you do business and you never ask to see.
I've always wanted to go to the back to see the thing moving.
The conveyor. So look, you're invited. So we need to give you a special tour.
And see the tank. I always imagine like a lady back there toiling over.
That's probably the best way to clean things.
That's funny.
But it's the same thing as the old adage is, if you go into a restaurant and you go into the restaurant and the bathroom is disgusting, you can only imagine what the kitchen looks like.
Right.
So observe the place, whatever you do business with, and I think this reaches out to everybody, because everybody works very hard for their dollars, and you want to spend your dollars wisely, and you get what you pay for. Look at the place that you're doing business. Is it good enough for you to do business there? And I think that really will help enlighten you on many things. So with part of being the Green Cleaners Council, we expanded not only in to dry cleaning and doing everything environmentally friendly and keeping operations clean. We have a full wet cleaning department, which is actually not only approved, but it's actually the EPA wants dry cleaners to do a lot more wet cleaning, which consists of special detergents and softeners, which are more biodegradable. So those are other things that we like to offer to our guests. And all these different options should really be non-negotiable if the customer understands what they're talking about. But most customers don't even know what to expect. So hopefully, if people want to know more, they have to ask more.
Right, of course.
And ask for a tour and ask the people that you do business with what type of services they provide.
And now talk to me a little bit about the real estate side of your business.
There's a lot of exciting things going on. We just recently are opening up another location in Miami. We had an opportunity to buy a facility, and we remodeled it and we're rebuilding it, and it actually is going to be a retail dry cleaning facility.
Cool.
And it's very exciting, but it will be open to the public as well. We are mostly in the pickup and delivery business, but we are looking now for other opportunities to buy our own facilities.
For like brick and mortar.
For brick and mortar.
Right.
And there is those opportunities out there, but you do need to have a retail.
The window where you walk in and drop off, but you'll still pick up and deliver.
We still pick up and deliver all over South Florida, but we do want to have some retail presence. I think it does add in the visibility factor.
Agreed.
For people to come in and actually have relate and actually come and have a great experience. And then the opportunity is then to take them and put them onto a truck and let them experience the next level of service.
Okay, so I see. And how many locations do you have in mind? Do you have a set number?
I mean, as we're mapping out for the retail dry cleaning business, we're mapping out, it looks about 7 retail locations, probably in Dade and Broward. We currently have 3. We also have some warehouses where we do our uniform rental business and our hotel dry cleaning business, which is under another brand name. But for Sudsies, it looks like there's going to be 7 retail locations and just continue to pick up and hopefully grow to a larger demographic and continue to go north.
Franchising?
Franchising, we've been approached, which is always a nice opportunity.
Yeah.
Franchising is something that can be done because our policies and our procedures and our infrastructure is there. But I have a great management team. And our management team wants to continue to grow our brand locally. And as we continue to grow, we don't want to take our eye off the ball, per se, now our eye off our dry cleaning, because we see there's so many more opportunities in South Florida. If we did franchising, it would be outside the state. We would want to continue to own Florida and be corporate-owned stores, and maybe franchise outside the state.
Yeah, there's always the risk of kind of dilution of the methods.
it's also people start representing you. Do you also
Right.
want to be partners with somebody where you don't have that same levels of control? One of the greatest things now about Sudsies, I'll tell you, is that all of our entire management team, we have 7 people in management, everybody is started out in customer service. We've never hired a manager from outside and brought anybody in from outside the organization. They've all been homegrown, so they really understand the importance of really connecting with our customers and making a difference.
That's pretty fantastic. One of the few other companies that does something similar, I think they're too big to not bring anyone in from the outside, is McDonald's, though. McDonald's loves to promote from within, you know, so they love to give franchises to their own employees, you know, and those people, and they have something called McDonald's University. I don't know if you know that, but you got to go there and you got to train and all that. So, you know, that's interesting. This might be the McDonaldization of dry cleaning.
We like
any
that.
luck, right? From my mouth to God's ears for you, I hope. All right, so tell me, if we sit down a year from now, and this is usually how we kind of land the plane. So if we're sitting down a year from now here, and I said, Jason, what's different? What happened, you know, in this past year? What do you think would be the greatest, the achievement, the milestone? What's the goal for the immediate next 1 year?
Continue to meet the expectations that we're doing. You know, you don't want to also lose traction. Open up some more retail locations and continue to grow, have some more add trucks to our fleet, and that's definitely part of it. Continue to harness and grow our team, and hopefully have another brand extension.
Awesome. Listen, folks, trust me, take my word for it. Today's tip of the day, try out Sudsies, Rugsies, or Bugsies. I've used them all. Maybe not Bugsies yet, but Rugsies multiple times and Sudsies twice a week. They're fantastic. Jason is fantastic. His team is fantastic. Great people, and like you said, with good people, you can do good business. Thank you so much for being here, man.
Thanks for having us. Keep it going. Thanks for the energy and the attitude.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Have a good one. All right, guys. So tune in next time. We're doing this once a month now. It's a little bit better of a rhythm. So please join us next time. We'll have another exciting guest, and we will talk about what else is happening in South Florida. Rich Barber with Title Talk.